Hey everyone, welcome back to the next part of Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. So, today we are taking on Cackle Tower. Alrighty. So this is the Den of Evil of Spiderweb Island, and well, it's pretty interesting. Get an item, it's gonna come in handy this episode, so that's gonna be great. There's all these pink blocks around. I always think I can like destroy them. Actually, I can't. Because usually if you see pink blocks around, they are usually quite destructible. I don't know why I put emphasis on quite, but yeah, they are indeed a thing. And I thought I should mention while I'm going around doing this Den of Evil is that what's happening with the Klonoa and Ratchet & Clank Let's Play. Because I was kind of on hiatus. The hiatus was kind of because of two things. First of all, I was on my last term of university, so I really wanted to be focusing on what was going on, and it actually became quite a hard term indeed. And second of all, my hard drive, which actually had all the recordings, which ironically is a solid state drive, actually failed. So I lost quite a bit of footage. I actually had, I think, 3 or 4 parts of the next parts recorded for Ratchet & Clank, and I also had, what was it? I think only one of Klonoa 2. The problem with Ratchet & Clank is that, well, I didn't have multiple saves because it kind of auto-saves and normally overwrites. I guess I could have turned the autosave off, but I'm like, oh, I think I can do this. But yeah, now I have to go through the entire game again, which for anyone who does not know, I already just, before I started the Let's Play, I was streaming Ratchet & Clank, and I actually finished it. I'm like, I should actually do it as a Let's Play, because I had a lot of quality issues, because I was just starting streaming at the time as another option towards my, the videos I've been making. So yeah, it was pretty bad to play the game for the 3rd time in a year, so I'm honestly not too sure what I want to do. I haven't really booted the game up to double check in case I did make some multiple saves sometimes, so maybe I can get back somewhere easily recoverable. And I went the wrong way here. We can't cross that passage as of yet. But either way, I do want to finish the series for sure. I just might need to take some time. Well, I've already taken a few months as it is. Well, some time to do some other videos, I suppose. I'm more so meaning. And once I'm ready, I will continue. I kind of tempted to even think of rebooting the series, but yeah, I don't really want to do it for the 3rd time though. And anyways, I should stop talking about Ratchet & Clank and get back to talking about this game. These guys are like, or gals, I guess, that's more accurate of a statement. Kind of difficult. Oh, nope, I want that. Don't make me kill the boss again. Okay, thank you. That would have been bad. Something I've also been wanting to try with my videos, which is going to be relevant to this, is I'm trying to make sure that I don't get so focused into the game that I start to sound sort of monotone. I was actually watching this part over. I actually recorded it once, and I felt that I was just getting too monotone. I do live in an apartment, so I can't be like screaming and yelling for these videos. I have to kind of maintain some level of indoor voice, I suppose. But I'm going to be trying to make sure to avoid getting too monotone. This guy is kind of interesting. I can choose which way to shoot after. Green, red ones put you in a particular direction that is already defined. But yeah, these Dens of Evil are usually actually pretty fun, so. Whoops. I could have probably just jumped back on the platform. I didn't really need to fall off. All of that was for a heart, which is completely moot now because we just lost it. No, I lost all the monies. I am disappointed. I don't get why these guys explode once you hit them. Like, the explosion doesn't really do anything. And why the skeletons, when they die, they turn into a tombstone and then explode? It's like more like human bones. Like, doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Apparently, I'm not putting any effort today at all into dodging. Do I want to go down? I think that's correct. Yes. Because it gives us a map. I'm always just about to comment like, yeah, we got the map, and then Shantae goes, oh yeah. So I don't think there's anything too much down here, just some jars. I'm not going to risk getting the one on the right, because I'm probably going to fall down all the way back. And yeah, I don't really want to be climbing back up. I really want to play the other Shantae games. Like, I've probably mentioned that this is the only one I've played thus far, and I haven't even finished it yet. So, I really need to play the other one. The Half Genie Hero, I believe, is the next one. I think the first one was on the Game Boy Color? Or Game Boy Advance, I think? It's been a series around for a while. That's actually kind of interesting if it is on the Game Boy Color, and whether or not they like rebooted the series or something like that. Okay, I think I need to go up. Yep. That heart squid we actually can't get till later in the game, so it looks like there's a trick, but really there's not. You just plain and simply can't get it because you actually need to get up from below it, and you need an item for that. So I think I can go up now. Yeah. Oh, I could have got the jar. I failed. Well, I didn't go to the little machinery thing we saw earlier and actually press the button to find out what it is. What it's saying is it's just not powered up. So, oop, I need a key here. If you saw that little device in the previous room on the bottom there, that's actually a little generator for it. So we need to activate 3 of them. Where do I want to be going now? I'm lost, oh no! And on a random aside, actually, apparently somebody posted one of my videos on Reddit, which is kind of interesting because I have no idea where they posted it. I'm kind of wondering why it was even posted. It was just a random one of my videos. Like, you can understand the review, but just a random part in one of my Let's Plays, so I wonder if somebody was needing help with the part and they just found my video by chance. I tried Googling because I was actually really curious, but to no avail. Maybe it was deleted or something. Which then makes me wonder even more, why was my video posted and then deleted? Alrighty. Okay, so we can press the hat button while in the air to glide, which is actually really useful. We can use that to get the heart squid in the area with the scarecrows. Oh, speaking of that, I was actually looking at some of the other Team Shantae games, and they actually have the same area. So maybe it was more of its own level, rather. It'll be interesting to find out. It's not too many games in the series, so maybe I'll even Let's Play all the games. Wow, he's just come back, he's changed her mind. Oh, cool hat, dude. It's too good. But I like this Den of Evil. It has a nice kind of atmosphere. No, I like lightning storms. Not being out in one, but especially I don't like them too much when I lose power, but I do enjoy listening and watching it, especially just before I go to bed. Have the blinds slightly open and just watch the storm. Now if we go down, that actually brings us back to where we were before. We can even check the map. Yeah, so that was the area where, with the heart squid, we couldn't get. And something that I've been kind of wondering is why a lot of these metroidvania style games have anime artwork. Like, I'm not complaining. I'm fine with the artwork. But it's just interesting because you think Rabi Ribi, Momodora, this game. Well, then again, this game's been a while, so... Wow, okay. I didn't mean fall down there. But there was a heart squid down there and it jumps you up. So you don't even have to do this platforming. There's probably a lot more Metroidvania style games. And I just get baited by the artwork. And then next thing you know, I'm making this video. So... yeah. Actually, these games, like, really fun. I was actually trying to make a Metroidvania game at one point in time. I still have, like, the full kind of idea for it in my head. I don't want to talk about it too much. But I would, even though, like, I've been studying computer science at university. Like, I pretty much should be getting my degree relatively soon, actually. Like, I've already finished my classes. I'm just waiting to make sure I actually did all the courses I needed. But it's really hard to stay focused and keep working on a game like every day. That's something you really need to have if you want to make your own games, is the ability to keep yourself motivated. And you want to make sure you don't, you know, stop doing it for a few days because you're probably not going to get started again. But yeah, I even have some of the concept art lying around my room. I can't draw, so I got a friend I know to get me some art for it. Oh, yeah, now we need to activate the generator that is down below. And I think that's the last one, actually. Maybe? How many did I activate? Oh, there's one more, but we have to go all the way back for it. Remember that room that had the wide open gap? Well, using the hat. And I can go here. This looks like something from Uncle's workshop, but it doesn't appear to have power. So yeah. We can just go back and then we can glide over the pit. These enemies are kind of interesting. I always think it's more like a enemy with melee attacks and then all of a sudden it spits and it's like, oh really? Because I always generally get hit by it. Luckily this dungeon is fresh in my mind because I recently recorded this video already. I just wasn't too fond of it, so here we are again. See, the benefit of keeping multiple saves before you do recordings really comes in handy. Lights are on. It's ready to activate. And if we oh, we actually have to hit it. Okay. With that, we actually get gust of wind that we can use with the hat to head all the way up. Which is convenient to get around, so very little backtracking we need to do now. So we'll be going to the left, getting a key, and then we can go through here, and I think that's pretty much it. So we have to fight 2 of these. And they'll taunt you if you leave them alone. I believe you can hit them with the gun when they're in bat form, but as soon as you hit them, they pretty much will vanish or disappear or whatever they do. Transform. Something like that. So it's just better to do melee just for the extra damage. I think we're good. Oh, nope. Well, hopefully somebody didn't have 1 life or like one heart left, like one piece of heart left when all of a sudden these enemies appeared. Because they probably would have died to that. Probably would have been kind of funny too. I think this should give us our last key we need. I'm just going to take a look at the map here. I think the red squares, I think, are save points usually, and I haven't figured out what the yellow white dots are actually. I should really actually know. Like, I know most games, if you get a collectible there, it kind of marks it, but there's unexplored rooms with those dots, so maybe we'll keep that in mind as we approach the top of the tower. Which we never actually reach the top anyways. Like, outside top I'm talking about. Whoa, spikes. All the spikes. Actually, if you get hit by them, it just sends you back. You kind of explode like Mega Man style, which I can actually demonstrate probably. Why not? This should send me back to the top. Gonna... No, you're not? Okay. Yeah. But it normally brings you back to the entrance of the room, so that was a safe location to do such. Come on. Sometimes it's really finicky, these little areas. And are we in the red room? Yeah, we are. Or maybe that's like a door. I think that's actually a door, yeah, because the next room's the boss room, so it must... Yeah, I think that's how it is. Maybe. Maybe not? Actually makes me wonder now. Anyways, ram spider there. So let's go fight the boss. Emperor Spider, Chit Chat Queen Royale. Alright, so boss just kind of drops down and you just hit it. It does some other stuff, but it's rather simple. I think you can use the bullets, yeah. It doesn't even mix too much stuff up. There's just one other thing it does, which is showing. It'll shoot out flame, which will spread. And you need to make sure to jump. Oh, really? I took a damage there? Okay. Well, I guess I'm not doing a perfect run. Shenanigans. Come on, game. But yeah, you want to jump at the last possible moment. Even with gliding, it's still easy to take some damage from that. Whew, luckily he didn't drop down. I was actually really expecting. And we take 2 damage from the flames, okay. Again, there's an achievement when you beat these bosses without taking damages, generally speaking. Alright.
Tinkerbats. Hey!
Another map. Let's just randomly read the last line. So now we can go Tan Line Island.
Oh yeah! Did it.
That's one less source of evil for the Pirate Master. I better go tell Risky. So now, the best part of the game, heading all the way back. I might have mentioned this in previous parts, but we can actually use the Pirate Flare to go back. And I don't think even with the glide, oh, I think with the glide we can even head over here. Okay. It's cool. I'm always afraid I'm still missing a hard squid that I can get. Like, we're going to be going back anyways, but I prefer to be able to get as many as you possibly can when they're available, just so we can get some extra hearts for later on. I'm not too concerned about the Cackle bats, but well, let's head all the way back. And then we get to go through the zombie rush section. Hooray! And actually the hat really comes in handy for when you're going and backtracking, because you can kind of jump and glide over everything. In one particular area, it actually becomes relatively relevant. Relatively relative? Why did I say that? I don't even know. No, relevant. That's what I'm thinking. Relatively relevant. Oh my god. Anyways, you're back. Not without incident, but I found another island map. In your hat. I thought you'd be excited. I've been thinking about my men, and the curse that controls them. We all sail together in the Pirate Master's command. The Pirate Master is clever. He'd expect me to go after my pistol and hat. That's why he brought them here, to infuse them with his evil. He's been using the weapons to lure me in. He plans to trigger the curse and put me back under his control. I can't believe I almost fell for such an obvious ruse. Is that why you won't come with me? Because you're under the same curse as your man? I'm not afraid of him. I didn't say you were. I despise him. I'd like to see him return just so I can crush him myself. I didn't mean to get you all worked up. But hey, at least we're finally talking, right? It's good to get these things off your chest. I'll wait for you on board. And with that, Handline Island. But we won't be going to that in this part. We got one last thing we want to be doing here. So, kind of two things in particular. We can head all the way back and talk to the mayor. So usually after you finish a section, he'll actually change his item demand. At least that's what I kind of assume is happening here. So before, I think you wanted like 5 meat chunklets. I heard someone spreading rumors about the Pirate Master. Oh, I must have blocked these awful days from my head. It would take 9 flesh pops to calm my nerves. Well, we don't have enough. He gives us like 50 monies for doing it, which, am I motivated enough? Well, I guess we're heading that way anyway, so I'll probably get a bunch of them off screen to get some money, get an upgrade or two, maybe learn a new move for the next part. That'd be cool. Although the moves aren't really all that cool anyways. But let's head back. Okay, so from the top we can just glide down. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. You know what this section makes me think of? What was it? It was like a Mickey Mouse game on the Super Nintendo. I don't know why. I don't even know the name of the game. I just remember playing it once. And yeah, even with the hat, we still can't glide enough to get that one. We need something else. Did I talk to you before? Yeah, I did. So, remember the time when I went in here and I only got like 1 flesh pop? Every enemy I've killed so far has dropped 1. And I had to open up my mouth. So, here's the thing. You notice how we only have 9? I collected like 17 of them. guess what has the limit of having only 9 in your inventory at a time? This game. Rip. So anyways, we're back to town, disappointed that I couldn't carry more than 9 of an item at a time. The sadness. And I don't think I'm ever gonna get that mayor's voice the same way again. I'll try. No guarantees. I heard someone. Oh wait, we already talked to him. Never mind. Yeah, we do. Thanks. Have 50 gems. Anyways, that was worth it. Maybe. Nah, probably not. So weird how the music just stops in that area. But yeah, I wonder, was the mayor a character that's been around just messing up every game? Well, I'm going to the squid smith, so I don't really need to heal there because you actually heal when you get more max hearts anyways, so increase the max hearts. Time to melt them down for more health. And time to head to the shop. So here we got some choices, I believe. So we can increase your damage, or we can get 2 of these. I'm thinking it's probably just more cost effective if we... You know what? Let's just upgrade more damage. Never hurts. Actually, I think we can only upgrade it for so many times. So generally when games are like that, oh yeah, we already maxed it out. So when games are like that, I tend to just focus on one thing to upgrade at a time, max that out, and move to the next thing. Probably makes a little less sense because then your character can be pre-balanced, but well, I don't always make a ton of sense. So anyways, we have finished this part, and next part we're going to be taking on Tanline Island. We'll also be returning to Saliva Island to get some more stuff there, but we're going to start that a bit later on because we have to do something in Tanline Island first. So anyways, see you then.